All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to Battle of the Bags, Season 2, Episode 4. It's your boy, the Patriot. All right, last video had no volume. I don't know what was up with it, but hopefully this works. If anybody's there, please let me know that you can hear this. Send in the comments, let me know that you can hear it. I'm using my mic, turned it on. Becky, are we good? All right, she says she can hear me. All right, you guys can see her in the background. That is my beautiful wife, Rebecca Neubauer, aka the Noobs. All right, so she gets redemption because the last one I won. But anyways, current champions. This is a rewind, fresh start. Current champion is the BG Wizards. They are a 6'9" speed rating, meaning 6 on the slow side, 9 on the fast side. But depending on the model, it could be also a 6.5, 7.5. They are going to be going against my new bags, the Brotherhood Guardian XHs. All right, so quick rundown. The H stands for heavy. There's an XL for light, and there's an XR for regular. So we are going to play a game to 21. This game, even though we're both competitive, and if I lose, we will just cut it out and edit it. AI, whatever we got to do. But don't tell Becky. But anyways, cancellation scoring. We are going to go to 21, first one to 21, see who wins between these. Please comment on here. I'm sorry if any of you have already watched it and I have to watch it again, but my fuzzy mic is green, meaning it's on. Let's go. Oh, Becky told me, she's like, I didn't hear anything on your video. Like, great. We got to do it all over again. And now watch, I'm probably going to lose this one. All right, she gets to go first. Wow, that's a dead one. Look at her trying to run it. Oh, I almost cleaned it up. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, I front boarded it again. I have those issues. Oh, and she just, man.
I did something.
And I missed. Wow. You got to sneak around on that one. All right, so I have 2 off, 1 in, 1 on. She's got 1 in. It is a wash. We are a 4-4 wash. That wasn't good. I had that one, almost collected it. All right, nobody else. All right, Becky's off the board. First shot. Go right down the middle. Nope, too much. Oh, good block. Oh, wow. And she almost pushed that up. I'm throwing too hard now. All right. She's got 2 on. I got 1 in, so I only got 1 point. It is 1-0 Brotherhoods, aka the Patriot. Too far right. Not in play. And she gets her in for 3. All right. There she goes. All right. That was a good round. So currently I have 8 and she has 7. Another 1 point round. Great job on Becky. She's holding me down. All right, 2-0. Oh, that's left. Left again. That one's gonna go off, I think. Oh, she tried to make sure it did. Oh, front board. Oh.
I want to play with them.
All right, guys. All right, so currently the score is 2-1. Again, I got 1 point on there. So she's holding me down 3-0, and we got neighbors there ear hustling on the conversation from across the street. There she goes. Nice blah. We gotta go through them. Oh, she's starting to get on it. Oh, and then I do that.
Oh.
Nope. Oh, this is the battle of ones, I think. Yeah, she got one in, I got one in. It's another one. 4-0. She definitely doesn't want it to be like the last game. That is imaginary. It doesn't exist. 4-0. Oh, she's in a great spot. Ooh. Got that 12 piece right there. Oh, and the wind picked up in her defense. That wind kicked in. I saw it. All right, so that's 12-4. I got 8. So 12-0. Now we're getting a little bit more there.
Ooh.
Jeez. Ooh. All right. Still beautiful weather out here because she's right next to me. Short. I knew it.
Oh.
She was trying to make it hurt.
No, that wind picked it up.
See how she adjusted that though? That's great. Oh, she almost got that. Not enough for the cut.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
She's trying to take it easy on me. She's gonna wait until she comes back and starts demolishing me. All right, I only got 2 on that one. 14. All right, here we go. Left.
Oh.
There she goes. That's a good block.
Oh.
She almost got it to fall. It was good though. All right, I got 1 off, so it's 7-4. At 3.
Now it found.
Yeah.
Does that count?
The time frame is a minute? No. All right, so what I have, I had 16.
14.
I have 14, so now it's 17. Yeah, 17-0.
I'm gonna get skunked.
Oh, she had to do that.
Yep.
Almost. I almost had it.
Oh.
Still leaving her a lane. And she took it. So I gotta try and make this step out, but I am not doing well on these. Nope. And she made it hurt. Nice job. Told you that's what she was gonna do. All right, so I got 2, and I got 5-9, so she got 4.
Yay! No skunk.
No skunk. So 17-4. She is got first bag now. Let me see. Anybody else on here? Did you hear me? Can you hear me? Kaylee, what's up? What's up, Primo? Jose Ruiz, hope you're feeling good. You need to come out here and play with us. All right, Becky's off. We got 1 in. Oh, just hit the back. Nice block. Forced me to go backside. Oh, got around it. Oh my gosh. Too much. Too much.
Well, that's game.
Is that game? Oh, yeah, I got 4.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
You done?
Yes.
All right. So that was, I was at 17. She was at 4. It was 6-2 on there, so I got 4. So I feel bad beating her because she'll probably try and get me in my sleep or something like that. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so final score 21-4. So the past champions for the last season and a half have been the BG Wizards. Currently, now it is the Brotherhood Guardian XHs. So my last video, I was on there talking about stuff. Let me just try and condense it. Anyways, so as far as these bags, this is a 5-9 speed rating, meaning the slow side is a 5, fast side is a 9. The Wizards get tricky. It says it's a 6-9 or a 6.5, 7.5, depending on the model, whether it be the BG Wizard L's, regular Wizards, or whatnot. These Brotherhoods are needing a little bit more time to be broken in, but they're getting floppier. All right, I'm feeling it, especially on that one. It was cutting, doing really, really well. Out of all the bags that I have, these are probably the most broken in. These are my go-tos. I love these for shaping shots. I'm a shot shaper, so I like those cut shots, those get-arounds, flop shots, roll shots. In my last video, I told you, depending on what shot you're trying to do, these work really well for me. And so when you hear me say certain shots, it all depends on the release, the angle of release, and sometimes the type of bag. So my normal grip, everybody's going to develop their own grip. You got a 50-50 grip where you're just pinching a few of the beads in the middle of the bag and releasing as flat as you can. There is a gunslinger grip. There's a lot of pros, ACL pros, that do this. So you grab it, you got your finger over that corner, you're coming back the same way, but what that does is it allows you to flick that finger and you get a little bit more speed and rotation on that bag. I use what's called the butterfly grip. So I bounce the bag. Hopefully you guys can see it. I got my glasses on, I can't see. There we go. All right, so I bounce the bag and I grab right in the middle and I pinch down. Now, if you turn it over and you look at it, looks like butterfly wings, right? These 2 peaks, butterfly. So the reason why I choose this grip is no matter what the shot is that I'm trying to do, all right? My flat slide shot, I'm releasing flat probably about here. If I'm trying to cut shot, now I have a natural right to left cut shot. It's easier for some people. If you're right-handed, which means you're throwing out here, a right to left cut is going to be the easier for you. If you're left-handed, it's going to be the left to right cut. When I say cut, what it means is, so if my flat bag is here, for my cut shot, all I'm doing before I even get into my setup and my backswing is I'm tilting that bag. Here's flat, here's my cut shot. So now I already have it here. I'm coming back, and I'm releasing with it at that angle. So what I'm saying is, when I'm releasing it, I'm here and I'm letting go of these fingers coming out of my hands, and it's rotating at this angle. So in the middle of the air, you're seeing it tilted like this. What that means is that when it hits the board, the side that is lifted up is the direction that it's going to go. So that's what I mean when I say a right to left cut. The moment this bag hits the board, all the beads shift forward and cause it to slide to the left. Again, if you were a left-handed thrower, all right, I'd still have the butterfly grip, but now instead of flat grip here, I'm tilting it, coming up and releasing the same way. Now it's tilted on this axis, slapping the board and going to the right. If I'm trying to throw a roll shot is just a great shot to have in your arsenal. It takes a lot of time to get. I am still trying to work on it. But the difference is, instead of worrying about a tilt, right or left, you are back tilting the bag. So I'm pinching, and when I'm releasing it, I'm releasing like this. So when I get here, I let go. If you are looking at this bag from the opposite end that I've thrown from, you should see the bottom of this bag in the middle of the air. Sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like that. What that means is it's back tilted. So once it hits the board, all these beans or the resin slap forward, causing it to roll up and over, right? So it's back tilted, hits the corner, rolls up and over into the hole. That is crucial if you are playing against people that, like me, throw blocks. I throw a lot of block shots. So if I'm throwing a block, I'm going to try and throw a level 1, maybe a level 2 blocker right in front of the hole. What that does is it forces my opponent to try and get around that. They're trying to get points. Now, most of the time, a lot of y'all that play like the backyard and just recreational, you're going to just try and throw it up in the air, go for an airmail. Problem with an airmail shot is it's a 50-50 shot. If you miss it, you get no points. If you make it, you get 3. Where the roll shot comes in is, let's say I miss just a little bit to the right or left. So say my opponent throws this block and I roll, I slap, and it comes over here. It might still land in that red zone, and now the opponent still has to try and push through this bag, sometimes throwing too hard and knocking mine in. But this is still 1 point. If I was going for that airmail and it went off the board, they got 1 point. I got 0 on that. So these cut shots and roll shots just give you another level of scoring points and keeping points and not losing them. So hopefully that helps. I'm trying to do more and more of these videos. Now that the wedding is done 5 weeks ago, she's still married to me. But trying to do more of these videos because I really feel like it's helpful. I want to shout out to a guy, a young man. His name is Gavin Hammond. He's an ACL pro, also a collegiate pro, and on TikTok and Facebook. Check him out. He's got Level Up Cornhole. So he's based out of, I believe, Utah, but he does online coaching. So what this platform is doing for people like me is, depending on your membership, basic, elite, and pro, you get certain things. Now I have the pro version, and what that gives me is there's all kinds of training videos that he has showing you elite rolls, elite airmails, elite cut shots. There's breathing techniques. There's setups for game day for a tournament, things that you can do to try and get yourself in the right mindset. Some of these breathing techniques, he calls it the box, 2 second in, 4 second out, 2 second in, 4 second out. You're trying to make a box. Sometimes I'll do that before on my next shot or right before I'm ready to throw, because I always do the same setup. All right, I'll flip a couple times, shake the beads, hold it, get my butterfly grip. I got that breathe in because when your body's tense, it will affect your shot. So this young man's doing amazing things, helping people. What I really like is the drills that he has on there. You have weekly drills that he tailor specifically to the goals that you have for your game and what you want to improve on. So one of the ones that I really like is called the stick and slick. So I throw about 50 rounds. You know, a down is one round, down the other way is another round. So I'll usually play inside on just one board, but I'll play 50 rounds. And so stick and slick means first two bags I have to throw sticky side down. Now, no matter what shot presents itself to me, I have to turn it over on the next two shots and throw slick side or fast side. What that's helping me do is most of the time I struggle, and a lot of people do. I've talked to a lot of people. A lot of people struggle with the moment they turn over to that fast side. I don't know what it is, but it should be the same exact shot, maybe just a different release. Like maybe you're trying to do a push shot from a level 2 or 3 and you need to put a little bit more oomph on it. I don't know what it is, but myself included, wide open board, wide open push collect, and I will go left or right. Just fly off the bag or off the board. So what this drill is helping me do is helping me mentally get into the right mindset to say, all right, this shot where I have fast or sticky side down, I'm releasing here. Same thing, same exact setup. Now all I did was flip it over to a different type of material. Still the same backswing, release, and follow through. So that one and the airmail challenge, or the airmail drill. Usually at night I'm practicing downstairs. We have like a 6.5 foot, 7 foot ceiling. That makes it very difficult to throw true high arc airmails. I'm getting better at low arc airmails, but coming out here and throwing 50 to 100 rounds. If I throw 100 rounds, I'm throwing 400 bags. And what you're doing is you're keeping track of how many rounds you threw, 100 rounds, how many bags you threw, 400, and how many you made. And then you try and calculate what your PPR is, or your points per round that you are averaging. So that's another big one that I really, really enjoy doing. Like I said in my last video, cornhole is an amazing sport that has really helped me in my transition out of the military. But not only that, it's helped me and my now wife have something in common to do, and we enjoy doing it. And we've met so many amazing people, because I cannot stress it enough. Your relationship has to have, those things. You can't just always be about work. You can't always just be so serious about everything. You really gotta find time for each other, whether it be cooking together, cleaning together, playing cornhole or whatnot. I'm seeing too many of these young kids just struggling to understand how important that connection that you had, whatever led you to get together, you got to reach out to that and grasp that and try and get back to that spot, or else you're not really going to have that great of a chance, because every relationship, whether it be just dating, being engaged or married, has evolution or has stages. All right, not everything is perfect, but people who put the right focus on the right spots, like I will tell you, and everybody knows I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but Becky and I, the one constant thing that never changes is we're always about God first. All right, our relationship stems off of our faith to God, right? God put us in the right spot to meet each other, and also meet the friends that we both had bringing in these bags groups that we've been with. These are amazing people. Shout out to all you guys, Will B, Hans, Tim, Shane, Sean, all these guys, Rigo. We could name endless people that God in the last 2 years has put in our life. And it's important to surround yourself with people that positively build you up, elevate you, and celebrate you. All right. It's great when you got people that are there, when you got the money and you're doing really good things. You invite people out to the lake and you're out on the lake all the time. Of course, you got all them people there. But what happens when you don't have that and you're just trying to chill? Where are those people at? Right? The friends that we have, they're here, good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. They're there from the beginning all the way to the end. So try and keep God in your life. Try and keep God centered on your relationships, whether it be work relationships, personal relationships, relationships with your kids. Sometimes it's difficult. I know. Sometimes your kids don't see eye to eye, and it's not our job to make them see eye to eye. It's my job as a father just to teach by example, and I try to do my best. My relationship with my oldest son, he's a dad. It's not easy. Not easy being a young parent. I had my first one when I was 26, and sometimes these young kids don't want to hear anything. They're like, "Well, I know best," but trust, we all learned from our parents. I learned from my mom. I learned from my grandma and grandpa. Took a lot of what they taught me and incorporated it into my life as a father and tried to build on that. And my son will do the same thing. So it's not easy, but be there for them and set examples. Lead by example. It sounds cliche, but it's very true. So I am going to, on that note, bounce out. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Those of you who watched before, thanks again. Sorry that the mic was not on. But please make sure to comment, like, subscribe, share with other people. I'd like to get more people out here on this channel, just so that I can get more people to see the sport that we love to play and brings great people into our life. So until next time, this is your boy, the Patriot, signing out of Battle of the Bags. God bless.